Gonna be honest, don't know if we can do an Anisa one again. She is infuriating. She is just an infuriating, insufferable piece of
shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen.
It's my hot body, I'll do what I want.
It's showtime.
Slop tubers are rambling on about you being back. I know, it was highly anticipated. I think they'll have a lot more fun if they just admit that I'm intentionally funny and awesome and cool.
The adverb intentionally is doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
But, I mean, you know, whatever they need to do. Or maybe they're loving it. I don't know. I didn't have time to look.
You're unemployed. All you have is time.
I was too busy watching Ethan Klein have a complete crash out on me saying that he steals
oh my god, you're obsessed with him too.
Content from other people, like Content Cop and Vape Nation.
When did you steal Content Cop? And you know what's funny? Still haven't watched Vape Nation. I don't think that era of YouTube is really our style.
A lot of his humor, his whole identity.
Ethan Klein isn't Ethan Klein? Well, who the fuck is he?
Hiya, Georgie.
Pretty sure the, like, toque thing, or as you Americans say, beanie.
She said the secret word!
Good screaming, everybody.
Was stolen from Sam Hyde, the Nazi.
Ethan Klein wears Nazi hats?
So, and Howard Stern. Like, wasn't that also, yeah. I don't know, it bothered him because it's true.
You're just comparing them because they're both Jewish and we know it.
The never-ending crash out. I do love being able to make him that mad. There's something so powerful about having a 200 people viewed stream, and getting somebody who...
My eggs are dwindling.
Apparently has, 20,000 plus people watching, and get him to talk about you nonstop.
For the sake of clarity, Anisa's talking about this.
Harley, he wanted to come to the party, and Ethan was like scared of him because of his association with Sam Hyde.
Ethan was scared of him
because Harley
you
said
have one of them.
Hold on, read it verbatim, Harley. Don't be silly. Read it verbatim.
Okay. Hi, Ethan. It's Harley. I'm in LA solo. Any chance I can get to that Teddy Fish thing tomorrow? I'd love to be there.
I got you. I'll have them add you.
That's awesome. Hope you've been well, dude. Eh?
Yay! Just show up.
Looking forward to seeing you guys. Thanks, brother.
This is weird. I'm kind of being a little beta, eh? I feel like it could have ended
polite.
there, and I'm like, looking forward to seeing you. Thank you. Calm down, dude. You already got an invite. Why are you talking after the pitch?
We cut out a lot, but we kept that in.
So then Harley sends that exchange to Ian.
And he said, okay, I'm glad you made it happen. I didn't want to ask.
What he's admitting to is that we never even discussed it.
So we had to like convince Ethan to let Harley in.
What?
Party. That's the last time. The vibes were bad. I don't know. Like, it was all a bunch
Yeah,
of
when
like,
you showed
weird
up. Here's the thing. I think they're actually to the point of desperate patheticness that us just talking about them is a win.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'll take the bait for you this time.
I don't know. Like, it was all a bunch of like weird I clung to the arm of my husband at parties like that.
Wait, is she even sitting next to Ian?
Sam Hyde, the Nazi who clowned your husband, that Sam Hyde? Yes, that is the Sam Hyde that I'm talking about, the Nazi that clowned my husband.
Wait, he is a Nazi.
My husband was in good faith trying to make a documentary.
It wasn't in good faith. It was because of a grudge he had.
And the Nazi was too insecure to show him anything and decided to have one of his many insecure, weird, schizophrenic, like you played yourself moments and gave my husband nothing for his documentary and then cried about it for years after.
That's not what happened at all. And a problem that we have here with Anisa and Ian is that they make you take the side of the bad guy.
Yes. It was incredibly good faith. I will say my husband did go into every single documentary with good faith.
You don't know what good faith is. You don't actually have your own moral center.
I did not help with that documentary. I wanted to stay as far away from that documentary because I didn't want to give Sam Hyde any good faith. I have always been incredibly creeped out by that guy. He's basically a big sweaty lump of pink clay.
Why are you body shaming? Oh yeah, because you lack the intellectual faculties to properly criticize this person and can only go after physical traits.
Why does anyone want to interact with him? But my husband and his friend were very curious about his life.
They thought he was a lol cow that could be exploited for a documentary.
And they were very earnest. And they even promised that they, asked him if there were things that were off limits.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit. That's what contracts are for.
And then he had a complete schizophrenic freak out when my husband just thought he was asking a cute question that tied back to their history and thought that he was trying to I don't know what he thought. He's a very paranoid man.
It wasn't paranoia. Ian was there to exploit him.
Super disturbed. And I'm sad that he didn't make a gorilla nest because I think he'd be really good at it. And I think he should show off his skills.
Oh, you want all the people you hate to go climb a tree.
You're a queen though, living rent free in so many I do love it. Yes. Thank you. OMG. Hello. How are you? People who spend their lives coming after people think that everyone is coming after them.
Yeah, that describes you pretty well, doesn't it?
Yes. And he was paranoid out the ass and has always been extremely paranoid. So, I mean, the only way to comfort himself or cope with the fact that he can't have a normal social interaction was he convinced himself that Ian was some great evil that was trying to hurt him.
That description actually works if you flip it.
And, attacked first and did some weird creepy Darvo shit. I don't know.
If Anisa knows what Darvo is, how come she doesn't catch herself doing it?
Again, I wasn't involved with that documentary, okay? But I do know that Ian was going into it earnestly and honestly, and Sam just could not. I don't even think he knows who he is.
Anisa is a cluster B cluster fuck, and it's kind of amazing how strong her projection is.
So it was very hard for him. I think it was very scary for Sam. I think Sam's a scared little boy in a big pink sweaty clay mecha suit.
Again, if you swap Sam for Ian, it's absolute truth.
The Amish are fucking me over, my queen. Wait, why? They make such good furniture. I was frame mugging. Sam Hyde won't appear on other people's shows without bringing at least 10 other people. He's incredibly insecure, objectively. So I don't know why he has such a cult following. I do know why. It's because he's one of the last people online that is still willing, thinks it's just a joke to spit vile Nazi shit, because he is one. That's what it is.
Well, a broken clock is right twice a day.
And he's, let's talk about you. I want to hear about Ian. What makes you tick?
Well, here's the problem. Anisa doesn't have a stable personality and she doesn't know how to answer that question.
Cooking food. It's like if the subject became the creator at the same time, and that told a lot about him. Yeah, he just couldn't handle it, which is, fine. But it's weird that so many people respected his complete freak out.
And there you go. She says she likes cooking food, which is a very unique trait indeed, and goes straight back to Sam Hyde.
But I think for Ian, he got annoyed that people's media literacy and emotional intelligence was so low.
I think we've found one of the problems. They vastly underestimate their audience.
When it came to it, that he was just over it. He didn't even want to explain it to people. Bad people can be funny. It's not like a gotcha to laugh at something a bad person made. Yeah, of course, bad people can be funny. I just think that Sam hasn't been funny for a very, very, very long time.
That describes me right now. Please do something more interesting.
The funniest thing I've seen recently was Bro being asked to make a gorilla nest, and he was the butt of that joke. So.
Good news, everyone. I think that's the last of the Sam Hyde cope for at least a little while.
Ian said he would consider doing a lefty version of KC with you in the future. A chemo cabino, if you will. A lefty version of KC. Oh, I understand. I'm sorry. There's a hockey club called KC in Edmonton, and I was so confused.
Why do you have to excuse your confusion?
A chemo cabino. I don't think Ian would ever be open to that. He's so not into this shit.
Wait, he's not into streaming? Isn't that his job now?
He's so disenchanted by it all, which I get. Kansas City, yeah.
The problem isn't disenchantment. The problem is a lack of growth and skills.
How many classic books were written by horrible people? Dickens is a huge anti-Semite.
What was that word? I couldn't quite hear you. She feels trolled.
Yeah, I mean, people are weird, man.
No, she won't and can't condemn anti-Semitism. It's one of her strongest traits.
Sam and Ian boxing would end the war. There's no war. There's just people being weird. But it would be funny to see them fight, yeah.
Someone remembered that their husband has publicly challenged Sam Hyde to a boxing match.
Are you planning on doing any cooking stream? That's a great question. I don't know, because cooking for me is like my personal piece. And I don't know if like I'll be thinking about the stream the whole time, and like I don't know if I'll be able to enjoy it the way that I want to, but maybe I'll think about it. I do love cooking.
Why are you repeating that? Do you think they don't believe you?
People want to see their dollies kiss. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Mwah!
I think a lot of people had and still have very specific ideas about how the world works. So anything that kind of like deviates from that, like they want to pick the easiest route, right? So yeah, if that's your happy place, then keep it your own. It's like my sacred thing. I might consider it though.
Don't worry, guys. She's willing to give you access to her sacred spaces.
I also craft like I've been considering you have to sleep with Sam, L3, or Asman. Why would you? That is the bro.
Why did you interrupt yourself to read that?
Keep it in your pants. I would rather. I'm trying to censor myself because I know this is Twitch.
It's true. Twitch is really big on policy violations. Sometimes they ban you for up to days.
I would rather let a hot garbage truck run me over 4 times, back forward, than any of those options. Also, take a cold shower.
Can't say she's wrong there.
Would love a craft stream. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. There's
Which craft were you planning on trying, child?
a lot of desert biomes that I've been seeing for terrariums, and I'm really interested.
Huh?
To be honest, in doing a desert biome and trying to like replicate desert rock like shale and stuff. But yeah. Would you rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in your ear? Yes. Yes, I would. Yes.
Is her chat full of 14-year-old girls?
Bro, you guys are so horny for Hasan. It's creepy.
Where in that chat was somebody saying anything about Hasan?
People talk about fucking Hasan that claim to hate him. You guys need to hate fuck your hand or something and get it over with.
How delayed are the chats? I mean, that could be a really logical reason.
I'm so worried for some of you. And it's bad because Ethan's now like making you think that it's normal.
What are you talking about? Nobody is talking about Hasan but you. You brought it up, and now you've brought up Ethan Klein again. Are you like, I don't know, psychosexually obsessed with them?
To fantasize about people like fucking people and like... I genuinely...
Another lolcow tell is the word genuinely or honestly. It almost always precedes a lie.
You need to find a better outlet for whatever's going on. I don't know if you need to explore something.
Huh. She's starting to convince me that there are chatters in her stream talking about fucking Hasan.
There are many rage boners, yes. Yeah. I have never I can't imagine living that life. Free yourself.
I found it. There's... one.
Ian is making us fantasize about people effing people. Ethan, pedo troll.
You know, it doesn't matter which name you use. It's still crazy talk.
God, him, Jim. Hasan, I mean, like, you can smell the cologne 80 feet away. Have you smelled Hasan? Why are you saying that? You're saying that like you've smelled Hasan.
Why are you talking about Hasan like he belongs to you?
Or are you just like, is this part of your fantasy? What's happening? Why are you guys talking about... Why are you guys talking about Hasan in here?
They weren't. They're still not.
What's happening? Are you okay? Oh my god.
What is she talking about? She's talking about something that isn't happening.
No wonder Ethan's brain is so fucking cooked. Because he goes on all these hate forums.
Where did hate forums come from? Where did Ethan come from? Where are you getting this? I don't see it in your chat.
And I've noticed no matter where you are in any of these like alt-right hate forums.
Wait, what was that?
Where you are in any of these like alt-right hate forums.
Anisa, why are you spending your time on alt-right hate forums?
At the top of it is a sexual frustration. Like the pillar of the hate forum, whether it's on Reddit or Kiwi Farms or wherever, is like this sexual
Anisa, how much time are you spending on hate forums that you can identify these commonalities?
focus and frustration on like Hasan.
Wait, what? Where are we going?
Like, you've built like harems for him, and like there was, I remember at one point, like, he was having sex with men in your mind. Like,
okay, I used to think it was just people being assholes, but it is very weird how she jumped on the chance to talk about Hasan Piker in a sexual way.
Please, some weird ass chat. There's always weird. I let them congregate here.
That's so magnanimous of you. Wow, they're really lucky you started streaming again.
Cause it's important to
inappropriately sexualize Hasan Piker.
Have a back and forth. There's a big difference between making a joke that the dude looks smelly and saying he appeals to every demo on OnlyFans.
Our point of view is Hasan used to be better looking. Unfortunately, he keeps opening his mouth and letting ugliness fall out.
You can't tell me, okay? I hate that this was fucking clipped and everybody was like shitting themselves as if this isn't fucking true. There is no one I've met on this planet, okay, that has a chokehold on the gay community. Gay men, straight women, bi women. I have never seen hornier. Gay men love Hasan. The loudest, horniest people online.
I'm looking at one of the loudest, horniest people online.
For Hasan are men, whether they're gay men or straight men that have not grappled with their sexuality yet.
According to Anisa, all men, even heterosexual men, are attracted to Hasan Piker sexually.
Okay? That's the point I was trying to make.
What point? One chatter says one thing about Hasan and you go on a really long tirade about how sexy he is?
I have never seen someone appeal in that way. It's almost like the reverse Pedro Pascal effect.
So like you hate him and then you hate him more?
And it is fascinating. And I am allowed to say that.
Anisa, it's really obvious by your enthusiasm that you've got tunnel vision as comes to Hasan Piker. The majority of the world doesn't even know who he is.
Okay? It's just true.
The one truth Anisa believes before all others is that Hasan Piker is the most attractive man on the planet Earth.
I literally saw someone tweet out that they wanted to finger Hasan like a bowling ball.
Okay, I gotta cut this shit for a moment. Why are you talking about this like this? You are married and that man you're married to is in the next room and you're yelling about how sexy this other man is? What is wrong with you?
Lesbian women too.
Why are you talking about this?
Do I get it? No, I don't understand. Okay? I don't get it. But it's just reality.
Oh, she doesn't find Hasan sexually attractive at all. It's just everybody else in the world. It's reality. It's a fact.
And some of you sound really mad that you can't get fingered like a fucking bowling ball.
Everything Anisa has said in this stream so far has been pure projection.
And that's not my problem, okay?
Sure, Jan.
And because it's torturous enough for us to go through 45 minutes of Anisa, we're cutting the video here. There will be another part or two, but we're not going to make you sit through all that right now. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you didn't enjoy the video, please leave us a comment that tells us that Anisa is very talented and explains what her talent is.
Hurry back. Be sure to bring your death certificate if you decide to join us. Make